me growing up, New York felt like the more mythological place because we used to get parcels sent home from my aunts and uncles who had come over here, who had gone to New York and the Boston area. Although I had 6 granduncles who came to San Francisco the early part of the 20th century, and I don't know what happened to them. But New York always felt like the myth. My grandfather used to sit on a little hillock near his house and imagine that he could see the lights of New York twinkling in the distance. And when you're from a place where there's only mountains behind you and the ocean in front of you, you just want out, you want the big city, you want something different, you want anonymity. And I did go to New York for the first time in 2011. And I felt like the princess from Enchanted. Do you ever see she hops up out of the manhole and just completely stunned that people weren't in love with me, and when they heard me, because I was under the impression that the Irish were so loved and they are, but people were in a hurry, but I just felt like this out of place princess. And then when people did find out I was Irish, and they wanted to be in Ireland so much, people who had Irish connections, and so they thought I was a kind of later an Irish princess, but for nice reasons. But I did feel like Amy Adams, just stunned when I popped up out of the manholes or subway. So this is called the parcel, a parcel, and it's in 3 parts. And it's just about that, getting clothes from America. It sounds naive now because we're so connected to each other through the internet and television, and it's so easy. It's easier to get here, than it was when I was small. It just felt, ungettable. So, a parcel. Sometimes after the scatter of envelopes, he would haul a parcel from the post van and carry it inside for my mother while we stood by, guessing at its greased and sooty underside. Our gazes hurried and raised to where he left it on the table. It smelled of heat and a stretch-marked pull where the brown paper had worn out against the cardboard, its sides broadening as we picked and ferreted, sounding out the markered names and kept distances until the taped down edges began to give. Oakside, 77, Long Island. The stamps my mother cut were saved in a jam jar while we emptied out the box, setting the clothes in piles along the floor, full of chatter and babbling to ourselves as we began the slow pageant back and forth in new shirts and dresses. Everything being admired and considered was hung across the curtain rail until it seemed like a small procession had returned home and gathered there, breathing staleness and open air. Undulant, ocean blue, turquoise hemmed with cerise, and a round yoke neat and pluming at the neck. A smock dress that swung below my knees, swished and swept on its first outing around the fields. I imagined the shiver of an engine still beating in the hem, traffic passing through the grasses, thunder in the clouds.